So, if you're in HR, you know the drill, right? Your day is just packed. Writing job descriptions, building out onboarding plans, summarizing performance reviews, the list goes on. But what if you had a partner that could help you draft all of that like in seconds? Well, today we're going to dive into how AI is stepping out of the tech closet and becoming a real, essential coworker in human resources, and how you can start working with it right now. And, that really leads to the big question that I think is on everyone's mind. We hear all this buzz about these incredibly powerful AI systems, but they often feel so out of reach, like you need a degree in computer science just to touch them. So, how can someone in HR, an expert in people, not in programming, actually start using this technology? Well, the answer is surprisingly simple, and spoiler alert, it has nothing to do with writing code. The massive shift we're seeing is that we no longer have to learn the language of computers. Instead, AI is learning to understand our language. The key to unlocking all this power isn't about becoming a programmer. It's about learning how to have a clear and effective conversation with it. Okay, so the formal term for this is prompt-based interaction. I know, it sounds a little technical, but all it really means is talking to the AI using simple text commands, which we call prompts. You just type in what you need, something like write a friendly welcome email for a new software engineer, and it generates the content for you. It's less like being a coder and a lot more like being a very specific manager for a super fast assistant. This move from complex code to simple commands is an absolute game changer. It's breaking down the walls that once kept AI in the hands of just a few specialists. It's basically building a bridge, allowing any HR professional to just walk right over and access these incredibly powerful tools. So let's take a look at what that process actually looks like. So what does this look like in practice, day to day? It's really just a simple 3-step loop. First, you, the HR professional, write a clear prompt like draft a job description for a senior marketing manager. Second, the AI gets to work and generates a draft, usually in just seconds. And third, and this is the most crucial part, the HR pro reviews it, edits it, and refines that output. It's a collaboration. So what can this partnership actually create? The possibilities are really tied to the core of HR work. Just think about it. Generating a perfectly structured job description in 30 seconds, creating a comprehensive 90-day onboarding plan from just a few bullet points, or drafting a fair and balanced performance summary based on a bunch of different peer feedback. This isn't just about faster ways to do old tasks. It's about elevating the quality and the consistency of your work. So here's the crucial point, the main takeaway. The single biggest benefit of this model is that it completely demolishes the technical barrier. You no longer need to understand algorithms or know how to code to leverage sophisticated AI. You just need to understand your own field and know how to ask for what you want. That's it. And this isn't just about making one person's job easier. It's a huge strategic shift for the entire organization. As business writer Bernard Marr puts it, real AI adoption happens when the tools are in the hands of the business users themselves. When HR professionals, marketers, and salespeople can use AI directly to solve their own problems, that's when the technology's value just explodes. But, and this is a really important but, this newfound power and accessibility comes with a catch. Just because the AI can generate the content doesn't mean the human's job is over. In fact, it actually makes the human role even more critical. This empowerment comes with a whole lot of responsibility. Think of it like a partnership with really clearly defined roles. The AI brings the speed, the efficiency, the raw processing power. It does the heavy lifting of getting that first draft done. But the human brings the irreplaceable expertise, the judgment to check for accuracy, the nuance to ensure fairness, and the knowledge of company policy and law. The AI is an amazing tool, but you are still the expert in charge. And let's be crystal clear about why this oversight isn't just a suggestion, it is completely non-negotiable. An AI might produce text that sounds amazing, but is just factually incorrect. It could inadvertently generate biased language in a job description. And it certainly doesn't understand the complex nuances of your company's specific policies or employment law. That final check will always be a human responsibility. Which leaves us with this final, critical thought to chew on. As these powerful AI tools become more and more integrated into our daily work, almost like a new colleague, we have to constantly ask ourselves, who is ultimately responsible for what it produces? And the answer, of course, is the person who wrote the prompt and hit publish. The human is and absolutely must remain in the loop.